Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Team Luke 1665 Gaming here, back with another video. I'm having headphone issues at the moment. I'm trying with the old ones again, but it is indeed not working out. So I'm using my camera as my mic today. If you hear like some noise, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm running my AC at the moment, so I can't do much about it right now. I could go get my other headphones, my new ones. Um, in the next video. But yeah, so we have some games that I lost pretty badly, and yeah. So we're gonna start off with the Colts Texans game that ended up being a tie. Steelers managed to win against Cincinnati. Joe Burrow sucked that game. I'm sorry, he was terrible that game. I think he'll get back on track though. Ravens won. Dolphins won, Chargers won, Bills demolished the Rams. They're like that opener from Green Bay against New Orleans. I think they're gonna come out right back at the gate. Panthers lost a heartbreaker. We got robbed, unfortunately. We should have won that game, but we got robbed, dude. It sucks. Chiefs won, Titans won, Giants won, Seahawks won. Bears got an upset. Eagles won. Saints won. Vikings won, and the Bucks won. So these are your conference standings at the moment. So you can check them out right there. And now it's time to move on to week number 2. So yes, this week is a lot different. There's only 2 AFC versus NFC matchups, while the rest of them's AFC matchups and the same conference matchups. Basically, what I'm trying to say. So this week, let's see who the injuries are. So there's a lot of injury news lately. As you know, let's go to the injury update real quick. TJ Watt, he almost got a season-ending injury. He survived. He's out for 6 weeks with a slight torn pec muscle. Dak Prescott's going to be out for some time. Najee Harris will be back next week. Keenan Allen is not expected to play Thursday's matchup. Jeez, my thing's messed up. Hold on. Okay, we are right back. I'm sorry, my camera froze while I'm recording, so yeah, let me redo that. Keenan Allen is not likely to play in Thursday's matchup. He should be back next. I don't know when he'll be back. Probably Thursday next. Maybe week 3. I don't know. Alvin Kamara is knocked out for a bit. He may be able to play next Sunday, but I don't know. T. Higgins concussion. He might be out for week 2. I don't know yet. Jamal Adams is gonna be out for some time. Sucks to hear, but unfortunately, Jamal Adams is gonna be out for some time. And now for the predictions. There's no playoffs yet. We're going to talk about clinching scenarios in December. And all that stuff. So we're going to start off with Thursday Night Football, Chiefs, and the Chargers. And this one, it's going to be an absolute shootout like last time. These two teams are going to battle out for a close matchup. I think this one's going to be a really fun one. But I had the Chargers in this one, actually, for a few reasons. 1, they're going to split the series. 2, Justin Herbert's going to ball out this game, and I think they're going to do the same thing as last year. They're going to, over there. I think the Chargers are going to come out and win this one with their defense, with Khalil Mack and Derwin James. They have other talent on it, and I think the Chargers defense is going to light up the Chiefs offense a bit. And then the Chiefs, I think they're going to come out hot as well. But the Chiefs defense is going to struggle in this match because they're facing a powerhouse offense with the Chargers. With Justin Herbert, Austin Eckler, Mike Williams, Jalen Guyton, they got some weapons in the backfield. And yeah, I think this one's going to go to the Chargers in this one. I think the score is going to be, let's go, 31-22 in this one. As the Chiefs will no longer be unbeaten, the Chargers will remain unbeaten. And the next matchup we have is the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So in this matchup, we're going to have Mac Jones versus Mitch Trubisky. Najee Harris is questionable. Mac Jones is questionable. And we have some injury reports. I think Mac Jones is coming in week 2. We do not know yet. It's Tuesday when I'm recording this, so you'll find out sooner or later. But I expect Mac Jones to be back out on the field. I think he'll be ready to go. And this one's going to be a close one, but I do have the Pittsburgh Steelers winning in this game. It's going to be a close matchup. And we are going to have the Steelers go to 2-0 and the Patriots off to an 0-2 start. What concerns me for the New England Patriots is their coaching staff. And not because of Bill Belichick, but 2 coaches. Matt Patricia and Joe Judge. Those 2 have not been successful as a head coach. And they got to figure something out in New England because they're calling both offense plays. Who's going to call the defense? Probably Bill Belichick. But Joe Judge needs to go back to special teams and Matt Patricia needs to call the defense. That's what they need to do. Okay? But I do not know how they're going to win this game. But I think Pittsburgh's going to manage to win the game and a low-scoring game. I'm going to go with 17-13 Pittsburgh. Next game we got the Colts and the Jaguars. The Jaguars have won 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 7 in a row at their home field against the Colts. Can the Colts break the streak and the curse in Jacksonville? We do not know. The Colts have Matt Ryan going back out there. He struggled against the Texans in the first half, but almost came back and won the game. But unfortunately, they tied the game. They couldn't get a win. They fell short and suffered a tie. Jacksonville, they have Trevor Lawrence. James Robinson is going to basically be your starting running back. If you have him, you might want to have him fantasy-wise. For ETN owners like me, one of my leagues, you might want to bench him because I don't think he's going to get much playing time. But yeah. But in this one, I'm going with the upset once again for the 8th year in a row. The Jacksonville Jaguars will beat the Indianapolis Colts at their home stadium. Why? Because I think Trevor Lawrence is going to light up the Colts like usual. And the Jaguars that's how it always is. On this one, I'm going to go with 24-16. Jacksonville's offense is going to do good. The defense is going to make some plays. Who knows? I think Trevor Lawrence is going to be that. He's that good of a quarterback. Give me 24-16 Jacksonville Jaguars. The next matchup we have is the Browns and the Jets. So unfortunately, the Browns beat my team. They got lucky. Unfortunately, they should have took the L on that, but unfortunately, they robbed us in a win because the referee, that's going to make me snap, dude. But anyways, they're facing the Jets. They have Joe Flacco still, I think. Zach Wilson will not be playing at least until the Pittsburgh Steelers, which is in week 4. But I don't know if he's going to come out and play against the Steelers or not. We don't know yet. It's too early to tell. But we're going to talk about the Browns. I think the Browns might struggle on offense like they did last time. They have Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. They're going to light them. Sorry. Let me repeat what I'm saying. They're going to light up the Jets defense. Sorry for my stutter. But I think Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb is going to light up that defense of the Jets. Why? Because they did it to us last time. I think Nick Chubb can do it again. Fantasy owners, you might want to have Nick Chubb. Don't forget it. But I do not know. Figure out your decision. But for the Jets, they have Michael Carter, some weapons. They got some defense, but it struggled against Baltimore. So, who knows, dude? I think the Browns are going to win this one. I think it's going to be another low-scoring game. I'm going to go with the Cleveland Browns in this one. Give me 27 to We're gonna go 27. Fudge, man. 27-13. All right, next game we have the Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. This one's gonna be a good one. You might want to keep your eyes on that one. The Dolphins go to Baltimore and they usually get crushed, but you might want to keep your eye on this one. It's not the weather's not going to be in effect for them, so the Dolphins can come out and maybe upset the Ravens. But we don't know if that's going to happen. Probably not. Can they upset them for the second straight year? Lamar's back. He has Mark Andrews probably. He has Rashad Bateman ready to go. You got that defense for Baltimore. The Miami defense looked good. You got Tyreek Hill, Tua, Jalen Waddle, Mike Gesicki for now. And yeah, the only concern for Miami is their O-line. The Ravens' concerns might be the defense a little bit, but I don't think that's going to be a main concern for them. I think the score is going to be a close game, but I think Baltimore's going to just barely come out and barely going to get the win in this one. I think it's going to be shoot up just a little bit, but it won't be. It's going to be that close of a game. I'm going to go with the Ravens in this one. Give me 29-24. Next game we have the Bucks, the Saints. Bucks. You gotta come out and beat the Saints in the regular season for once. You got swept by the Saints in the regular season for the 2 straight seasons now. It's time to end it. Tampa Bay, you gotta wake up. Saints, you gotta try to keep on rolling with this. You own the Bucks in the regular season. You gotta somehow find a way to win this matchup. It's probably gonna be the defense that ends Tom Brady's game. You're gonna maybe the Saints offense will click and figure things out with the running game, or they'll go to Michael Thomas or Chris Olave or Juice Landry. You do not know who. We don't know who. I'm thinking they're gonna go to Michael Thomas, slant boy. For the Bucks, you have Godwin's out for some time. Julio Jones might get some playing time. Mike Evans is gonna be out there. I think the running back is Giovanni Bernard. I don't wait. No, it's Leonard Fournette. Never mind. That Giovanni Bernard's the backup. So Chris Godwin's gonna be out for some time. Give Russell Gage some opportunities, man. He's underrated as a wide receiver. But this game, I'm unfortunately going with the Saints in this one. I think the Saints are gonna get the upset out of the way, and yeah, I think it's gonna be close game, but it's not going to be enough for Tampa Bay. I think this one's going to be a close one. I'm going to go with the score being 33-20. I'm going to go 33-27 New Orleans. Next game is my team going to New York. We have to figure something out of this one. I think we're going to win this game, but let me explain why. I think DJ Moore is going to come out off this time. I think he'll get his game on for once. You got to keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on Robbie Anderson. I think he might go off again. Who knows? McCaffrey can obviously maybe rush through the Panthers or the Giants defense. Keep an eye on that. Last year, when we faced the Giants, it was not pretty one bit. We got crushed by them 3-25. We do not want to have that this year. We got to wake up and click on offense. Do not let Daniel Jones get off again. The defense needs to step up again. The defense needs to step it up because it looked absolutely bad in the first game, and we do not want to have a bad defense. When Phil Snow had a good year last year, but my concern is it might not be pretty this year for the defense. I'm hoping that the defense can get back on track, and I think we're going to win this game. It's going to be a low-scoring game. I'm going with the Panthers in this one. I think Baker's going to do solid. The defense is going to basically be the winners in this one, though. I think Baker puts on a little of a show, but, again, it's going to be the defense game this win. I'm going with 19-10 Panthers. Next game, we have Detroit versus the Commanders. The Detroit Lions just fell short of the comeback, man. It was like last season when they faced San Francisco. They were down 41-10, I believe, right? And then they came back and they were this close and winning the game. and up embarrassing San Francisco. But the Eagles were up 21-7, and then that's when the line started to click. But again, they fell short of that comeback. Can the Detroit Lions get their first win of the season? I think they do. Commanders, Carson Wentz, good job. You played the Jaguars. You got your revenge game from last season against the Colts when they blew your season. And now you did against Jacksonville. Good job, Carson Wentz. But you're gonna do solid, but I don't think your team's gonna win this week. I think the Lions are gonna come out stronger, and their defense is gonna light up Washington a bit. But you might want to keep an eye on the Washington offense. They could go off again. I don't know in this one, but I think I'm going to go with the Lions in this one. I'm going to go with 24-20 in this one. Next game is the 105 blowout one. Falcons-Rams. I don't have any words about this one. The Rams are going to get the revenge. I think they're going to pound the Falcons. Be ready, Falcons. They're angry. The Rams are angry from the Bills matchup. They are very, very angry. They got wiped out by Buffalo 31-10. I think they're going to be ready to stomp you guys. Be ready for this. You guys got to be ready. Rams win 38-6. Seahawks 49ers. Seahawks, good job. You got your first win of the season, and it's an upset against the Denver Broncos. 49ers, you guys are an embarrassment. You lost to the Bears. But I think that was a fluke. It's only week 1. The 49ers did play in bad weather, and the Seahawks got lucky. They were almost this close from losing. Brandon McManus almost made that 64-yarder, but it felt just short. So you guys got to keep an eye on that next time. I think Denver's going to be ready to get their first win of the season. But we're going to talk about that game in a moment. Seahawks 49ers, I think this one might be a close game. I think San Francisco's going to get their first win of the season. And it's going to be a close one in this one. I am going with 27-15. I think Geno Smith's going to have maybe an interception or two. Who knows? I think Trey Lance is finally going to show why he's a decent quarterback. But right now, we're going to go to Texans-Broncos. We do not need to talk about this one. Broncos are going to win this one in a blowout. I wouldn't say blowout, but I think the Broncos are just going to pound the Texans in this one from last week. I think they're going to light up and be like the 2012 or 2013 Broncos. I think they'll click and figure something out. And this one, though, I'm having this one being a close matchup. Not a close matchup, but I think the Texans will indeed score points. I think they're going to get on the board. Davis Mills is going to cook a little bit, but it's not going to be enough for the Texans. I think the Broncos are going to come out strong in this one. I'm going with 34-19. Next game we have is the Arizona Cardinals versus the Las Vegas Raiders on this one. Cardinals, you guys are an embarrassment. You lost to the Chiefs. You got wiped out. Man, you guys got to figure something out, man. And the Raiders, you guys are all in one. You couldn't find a way to score. I feel you guys. But I think this one's going to go to the Raiders. Cardinals have no D-Hop. Cardinals do have some veterans out there. The defense, man, is going to be kind of concerning for me. I think that's why they're going to have issues this season, is maybe their defense and Cliff Kingsbury also. But, man, you guys got to figure something out. I think the Raiders are going to come out strong in this one. I think the Raiders are going to win 31-22. And 31-23, actually. Never mind. Bengals, Cowboys, this is going to be a blowout. You do not have Dak for 6 weeks or whatever. I think this one's going to go to the Bengals. They're going to wake up finally. I think Joe Burrow's going to have a much better game. Maybe have him in fantasy. Maybe have Jamar Chase or T. Higgins. T. Higgins might not play, but you might want to have Jamar Chase ready up in fantasy again. I think the Bengals, again, are going to light up Cincinnati's or Dallas's offense and defense. Because there's no Dak Prescott, and you guys are in trouble. Your season might be over already. But in this one, I'm going with the Bengals in this one, 38-17. This one's going to be a boring game and blowout. So, don't watch it. Next up we have is Sunday Night Football, Bears-Packers. I think the Like last year, the Packers started off with a blowout, like 38-3. I mean, and Rodgers barely tried in that one, but like he couldn't get things going. But he got back on track and won a lot of games. But this one, I'm going with the Packers. I think they'll find a way. It's like how it is. This like from back-to-back seasons. I think this one's gonna be kind of a close game, but it's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna go with 28. No, oops, I meant to do that. 28-17. Not gonna be a fun game. Bills Titans. This is one of the good games of the week. Titans, you have to step it up because your season's on the line already. Yeah, you have a rough schedule at the end. So as we go to Tennessee, they lost an easy away game, but now you might be off to a slow start. You have the Bills, Raiders, Colts, Commanders, Colts, Texans, Chiefs, yeah, and then your schedule gets harder in the second half. You guys have to figure something out while you can because your season might be on the line already. Bills, off to a great start. Keep playing like that, and you're going to the Super Bowl. That's how you guys are going to have to play to get in the Super Bowl. Keep playing like that, and you're going to the Super Bowl. And this one, I'm going to go with Buffalo, unfortunately. I think it's going to be a closer game. I'm going to go with the Bills' offense in this one. Bills' defense are going to make a few plays, but Tennessee's going to score some points, so be prepared on that. I'm going with the Bills in this one, 34-24. 10-point game. Going to be close, but I think they'll fall short. And Vikings-Eagles, the other Monday night game. That should be fun. So, Eagles, you guys have to do something about this, man. I'm going with the Eagles. People are picking Minnesota. I wouldn't be surprised if they won either. So, yeah, but I think Jalen Hurts is going to light up the Vikings defense a bit. I think Adrian Brown and Devontae Smith are going to cook. Defense of the Eagles is going to make some huge plays, but again, I think Minnesota's offense is going to score some points, so be prepared for that. And in this one, I'm going to go with 31 to 28. I think this one's going to be a closer match. And that's how week 2 ends. So these are my score predictions and game picks for the week. Yeah, I barely have road teams winning. I think a lot of these are going to be wrong. But who knows, man? Who knows? So that's how it's going to end this week. I will be back with next week for the losers, winners, blah, 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 all that. And until next time, guys, have a great Thursday, or have a great rest of your week.